glory be to God, you deserve it all. Yeah. All glory be to God, you deserve it all. Yeah.
Y'all know when the enemy be trying to make sure that what you're supposed to be doing with your life, that to make sure that you're not aligned with the purpose that God has set on your life, the enemy will do anything to distract you. And the enemy is distracting me currently because my stomach is going crazy. Granted, I did wake up, brush my teeth, get myself a little together to record this, but y'all gonna hear my stomach growling more than what I'm trying to get across. And now it's making me feel like I'm losing my lines. I got lines, you guys. I have to write this stuff out because I'm not a freestyle type of girl. I'm not a freestyle type of girl. AJBZ is not a freestyle type of girl anymore. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to a Diary of Our Souls. I mean, it's only been 2 years. And if you want to be honest, I think I'm on the right trajectory of timing when it comes to sharing a new series, a new season for Diary of Our Souls. I should get better, but we're not there yet. But let's just focus right now that your girl is back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, and I am so excited to be sharing this new series with you guys called Into the Wilderness. Before I get into it, I did want to introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. I am Amani. I am the creator and writer for A Diary of Our Souls. I am a mama, I am a writer, a licensed esthetician, a daughter, a sister, a cousin, a niece. I'm pretty much everything you can think of, and then some, and definitely somebody's favorite cousin. Okay? Um, I'm so crazy. Sometimes I have to remember to stay on track. Stay on track. Um, I'm a mom to a beautiful little girl who has definitely changed my life for the better. I think ultimately, if it was not for my daughter, Diary of Our Souls would not exist because after birthing her and after really experiencing that first year of motherhood, there was this constant thought of what is my purpose in life? What am I meant to do? Am I just meant to be a mother and a wife? Having her had me question a lot of things. It had me think about my life and what I wanted and where I was going. And so I owe my very existence to that kid for sure. For freaking sure. What is Diary of Our Souls? I know some of you guys are like, okay, I'm new here. I don't know what Diary of Our Souls is. Diaries of Our Souls is a space curated to share my deepest stories, my deepest diaries, things I would normally not share with others, in hopes that someone else feels like it's relatable, in hopes that someone else feels like, yo, I've gone through that and this chick is talking to me. Diary of Our Souls is just a space to feel vulnerable, to feel free, to know that your very existence and what you're doing and how you're trying to pursue your purpose and really find yourself, that that's normal, that you're not the only one in the world who is experiencing a shift, who is experiencing, an identity crisis, who is experiencing, navigating, and healing through some trauma. Like, you are not alone. And I created this space to be that. I created this space because when I needed an outlet, I didn't feel like anyone could understand me, like anyone close to me. So I created Diary of Our Souls to post videos, to post quotes, to post things that were comforting to me in such a time of transition. And I didn't know what type of transformation was going to come from that transition ultimately. If you've also listened to Diary of Our Souls, then you guys listened to Betrayed into Purpose. I'm hoping that you've listened to Betrayed into Purpose. And if you have not, get your ass over there and listen to Betrayed into Purpose. That series for Diary of Our Souls is all about me being married, me going through a lot of, common changes and common, hurdles that people go through in marriage. But also, I'm talking about the trauma that I experienced in it. A lot of people, I don't know, I don't feel like a lot of people talk about the actual trauma that it causes to be married to someone who is so deceptive, so manipulative, and just so unfaithful. Someone who completely, like, what's that saying? Like, pulled the wool or pulled that layer. Like, what I found out in my marriage that ultimately led to a divorce, if if I could go back $1 million, I would never think that that person was ultimately that person. And so Diary of Our Souls talks about, just being deceived and feeling like, what the hell? What the actual hell? Ultimately, though, it did lead to a divorce. Thank you, God, because I'm free. And to be free is an amazing thing. And so for this season of A Diary of Our Souls, it is still a little bit traumatic. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It's still a little traumatic, but Into the Wilderness, it's not that bad. At least, at least my experience in this part of my journey of life, the emotional wreck that I was, mm, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, I'm trying to, emotional wreck being married to shit, or emotional wreck being homeless. I don't know. I don't know. Either way, we are here with Into the Wilderness, Diary of Our Souls. This series, it did scare me a bit because I went through some things that for the first time made me not want to share. But in that, I realized that the point of Diary of Our Souls is to share the uncomfortable stories. It's the part of us that we normally wouldn't share with others. So I had to kill the ego, place my pride aside, and I started to write. Just over a year ago, I moved to San Diego to expand my business and really free myself of the bondage in an environment that no longer could hold the capacity of who I am. And here I am today. I haven't expanded my business, but I'm back in sharing what is very near and dear to me, Diary of Our Souls. But I also want to tell you guys that um, today is Tuesday, November 19th. Literally a year ago, I was homeless, sleeping in my car. I was sleeping in my car here in San Diego because I felt called. I was called to San Diego. And there were a lot of obstacles, a lot of things, a lot of encounters that I was going through that ultimately placement and stability was just my car in order to make sure that everything that we were supposed to have here, me and my daughter, I was able to get here. And so a sacrifice was made, a sacrifice that, oh God, I just pray that God never puts me into another position like that, to sacrifice like that ever again. I pray to never have to do anything worse than that. And I just want to like hold on and pray for just complete protection. But we're celebrating because a year ago I was homeless, sleeping in my car. And your life can change so much in a year. Like it dramatically can go from like the worst thing ever to the best thing ever, to literally just glory. And I wanted to just let that be known that like a year ago, today's date, November 19th, I was sleeping in my car. I was sleeping in my car at this point for maybe a week or so. But anyways, let's really get into this series, A Diary of Our Souls, into the wilderness.